So, I'm back with garden updates. This time, it's not a garden in Canada, and it's not my garden, but it's the rooftop garden of my friend's mom's house, where we're staying in Taipei, Taiwan. So, she has some amazing plants up here. I just wanted to share with all of you guys because the plants in Taiwan are just amazing. So I probably won't be able to identify most of them, but we'll take a look anyhow. So I don't even know what this is, but it's a vine that hangs down. Very beautiful viney structure. And this is the rooftop of a 5-floor apartment. So the views here are really nice as well. The wind is definitely nice. There's a metal roof on top, so you do have to water these plants. But as we can see, a lot of other people have plants on their rooftops as well. Let's check out these neighbors' plants. Very nice. You can see like a pink bag down there. That's a bag of fertilizer, I believe. So this neighbor is very much into gardening as well. So here's another one of my aunt's plants, and we call our friends in Asia. We call our friends' parents auntie and uncle. So one of my aunts, I'm not sure what this is, but let's see here. I suspect that it's guava. Not 100% sure, but I suspect it's Taiwanese guava. And we have another beauty here. This looks kind of familiar. Like the bark is something I've seen in Canada actually. And the leaves kind of have the same shape as I forget what it's called, serviceberry. So yeah, that could be serviceberry. Over here we have a nice avocado tree. I'm pretty sure it's avocado. Like based on these leaves. It's either, no, it might be mango. Mango or avocado based on these leaves. I think it's actually mango. So yeah, pretty cool. Look how tall it is. I'm looking up. So that's over 2 meters tall. Pretty cool. And then what is this? It has some flowers right now. Very beautiful. I don't know what that is at all. But then beside it, there are two of these palms that I've seen at IKEA, but they're massive as you can tell. I think they were called elephant foot palms or such. Anyways, they are definitely over 20 years old, as my friend mentioned. There's another palm right here. I think it's a palm, but oh no, it's not a palm. It's some kind of I think it might be related to those corn stalk plants that are very popular in North America. But at the top you can see it's flowering. So, you know those plants they sell with a fat stalk? And then they just sell you like a stalk, and then from the sides of the stalk leaves grow out. So I think they call those corn stalk plants or something, I'm not sure. But that one is very tall. And this is some kind of frilly fern. They do sell these in Canada as well. And I've seen some of them growing in orchid pots, where the orchids actually came from Taiwan. So they're actually kind of a weed here. Now this plant, very interesting. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very cool. And then we have this one again, which is the same as one we saw earlier. And here is some frilly ferns or whatever. And is this a fig tree? I think it kind of, the leaves do remind me of a type of fig. So this plant is smart. It has found its way out from under the metal roofing. And on the other side here, on the back of the apartment, we see that there's another neighbor with some gardening happening there as well. Now imagine the possibilities if the metal roof had some like glass inserts or acrylic inserts. Wow. But the plants do grow well anyways. So we have this. I'm not sure what this is. I'll probably know in time, but that's it. And then we have kind of a viney bush over there. Not sure what that is. And we have a shelf here with some smaller plants. So here is that's probably dead. Down here, some cacti. This is a staghorn fern, which is apparently very expensive and very popular in Canada, that is. This is another nice tree which I cannot identify. Here's a plant I've seen in Canada, cactus of some sort. And can you guess what this is? I think you can. But what is this above it? Is this also an aloe vera? Yes, but it's a different type. And I do believe that the cactus-like leaves you see sprawling all over are dragon fruit. So let's try to find the start of the dragon fruit. So this is the dragon fruit, and they're just going everywhere. On dragon fruit farms, they use like trestles or sticks to hold up the dragon fruit plant, the cactus. So I think this dragon fruit starts in this pot with the frilly ferns. So that's dragon fruit, and my friend said that it does produce the fruit. Hey, look at this. I don't know what this one is, but it has some flowers. And yes, this dragon fruit is going wild. It's all over. Oh, it is a little spiky as well. There are spikes all along the spines of the leaves. And there's aloe vera. Aloe vera. And this one is a little spiky too. I've never seen this plant. It's spiky here along the ridges. So going this way, you don't get the spikes. But going the opposite way, you do get the spikes. And oh, what is this? Oh, this is a tree with some fruit, and this is like a type of citrus. In Chinese they call it jinji. So that's those tiny very tart tangerines. So that's this one, and it's actually fruiting. Very cool. And there, right here, this is also dragon fruit, along with some dead material. Oh, it was mulberry. As you can see, mulberries everywhere, all over the world. Another frilly fern, I guess that's part of the dragon fruit pot. We can see the alleyways between the houses, between the apartments. This person does not enjoy gardening, or nobody there does. And this tree fell down. Let me see. Oh. Ah, there we go. So that tree is rescued now. And let's see, what kind of tree is it? Very interesting. I don't know what it is. You can see that where we are the older buildings in this part of Taipei, but they do have newer apartment buildings just across there. So we have this, which I'm not sure what it is either, but it looks to be some kind of service berry. And then we have this, which I don't know what it is, but I think I have seen it in many magazines. And then we have this, which is something I actually grew in Canada, but then I sold it to someone. It's one of our favorite fruit trees, pomegranate. So very nice. It's definitely 20 years old, I can tell, or older. And the neighbor is, what is this? Is this also pomegranate? That is a pomegranate, and it is hanging off this tree. So these are the leaves I had on the pomegranate in Canada, but for some reason, oh, you know what? My mistake. This pomegranate is not from this tree. It's from this tree. This is the pomegranate. This is the pomegranate. Yeah, sorry. It's actually pretty tall. That means this is not pomegranate, but I don't know what it is. Maybe guava. Over here is something which I cannot identify either, though it does seem to be mulberry, because mulberry leaves do look like that. You can kind of see the mulberry flowers, and the bark is reminiscent of mulberry, but this one has the lenticels, like these dots on the bark are more protruding. But if I did have to guess, I would say mulberry. Now this tree, which looks like a dead stick. It's not dead though. I mean, it's not. But it has some growth. And yeah, I've never seen that before. Well, what's interesting about this one is it has all these buds coming out all along the trunk. I wonder if it's that tree that grows like fruit all along the trunk. Like they look like grapes, but they're not. Oh, okay, look. We can tell these two are the same. This and this is the same. So this is what it looks like. And then they grow the branches from the nodes all the way out like that. So that's what that is. And then we have another pomegranate. Very big actually. Bigger than the other one. It also has a couple fruit on there. And then beside it we have that same corn stalk kind of thing that you can get at IKEA. And then we have another one of these, which is the one with the branches that just come off all along the trunk. And that's in a good spot because it's getting a lot of light. Then we have one very tall cactus. And then at the bottom, we have one very short cactus. And it has a weed. Now, this is some kind of weed I've seen everywhere in the world, like in Canada. I think it's some kind of related to, I forget, alum, like some kind of potato relative. Solana, something like that. And kind of the last tree is this, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like that. So basically that concludes the tour of this rooftop garden. On the left, those are the water meters, but let's take one last look around, just a rotating look around. So everyone, take care. I'm not envious though because it's probably snowing where you are. And over here it's going to be like 20 degrees today. Though it is a little chilly in the night and there's no heating within each apartment. But you do have space heaters and thick blankets. But it is like 10 degrees at night.